I think Joe is just looking for stuff to be wrong. He's gonna take these, what would you call them, eye bolts? He's gonna take them off and have Cameron weld them up instead of just buying a new one. Welding them up is a lot easier. Dad's got one of them off here. Cameron's gonna build it up. As you can see, it's pretty thin. Well, he quit with the impacting. I'm trying to YouTube. Yeah, I don't think that would make another season. I think that'd probably break. There you go, Cameron.
Well, let's burn it through.
Don't mess up. If it burns through, that means you just gotta re-weld it. Looks like nothing even happened to it. There we go. Complete concentration. Good as new. I think all of them need to be done in this drill. Yeah, this one looks pretty chewed in there too. You know, a guy should maybe build this here up too. That's kind of literally slapped out. This drill does have a lot of apex. I think, I'd have to look, I don't remember, but I think it's just shy of 90,000. I wonder how many sets of blades that would be on it. Oh, it's not so bad.
Yeah, not as bad as the last one.
Really parting these things back together, that's for sure. There's a cat on top of the combine. Well, even though I keep procrastinating and walking around, this drill is not going to finish itself. So, looks like it's settled overnight. We're going to have to get it lifted up. Well, our floor scrubber is temporarily not working. So they just came to pick it up and bring it back. I think there's warranty on it. Hopefully they can get it fixed and figure out what was wrong with it. Who knows? Well, I just got done with lunch. I'm gonna run into town now and grab some parts for the drill. And I think I gotta go pick up some paperwork too. Time to go home and sadly get back to work. Well, I made sure to take my sweet time so you guys had all the work done.
Yeah, I know. I got something for you.
Did it work?
No, we left some work for you.
Aww. No more 1910 cart. They'll have all the same things. Scale, active cal, electric meters. They have a 350, a 400, a 500, a 550, 650, and 850. Dad, instead of working on these old hunk of junks, let's just get one of these for this spring, okay?
No, they're not until 2025 season.
No, let's tell them I have YouTube so we can get it this year. That'll probably work. Can you get your carnage fixed up in here?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that does not look very... Oh my gosh, Joe, wait.
Feels good.
No.
Yes, it does.
The moment of truth, did they actually get us all the right parts?
Brace. I'm really excited for that part. Seal.
Which one are we gonna go with? The 850 right away?
No,
go big or go home?
350. I just think it's small. And they have the conveyor to unload on the semi.
No longer need to drag conveyor around.
The 850 it is.
350. Dad thinks it's 350, so we can do both.
Well, all that talk about equipment Brandon was showing me there. Today on February, what is today, 28th? John Deere is releasing all their new lineups of everything new for this coming year. The new lineup for 2025, like the new S-Series combines that are gonna look like X9s now. The new tractor, what are they, 830? An 830 horse tractor, a 770 horse tractor, and a 710. All without DEF emissions, which is this stuff here that no farmer ever really likes. I guess maybe some of you like it, I don't. And then I think they haven't released it yet, but I heard rumors that there's gonna be a new high-speed drill, but they haven't released that yet if they're going to or not. Do you know what you're doing?
Oh yeah.
Brandon here is packing a bearing. We got all the parts to put the flexing flux capacitor back together. Almost got it back together. Just got a few guide wheels to put on, and we got this step done. All disked and ready to go there. Next, we still got to check the hoses where we have all the leaks, and then replace a couple of them big pipes down there. That guy. I guess they started attempting to put it back together, but instead, I guess the parts just ended up in the freezer. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna cook them for supper. A little bit of steel bushings and bearings, so that should taste good. No, we put them in the freezer because it's supposed to help shrink the metal a little bit. It doesn't quite want to slide the bearings on, I think they were struggling with, so. Bearings for supper it is. Oh, here's what I got from Acme. A little tire polishing thing. I don't know what you actually call this, but we're gonna, from now on, start doing all of our own tire patches, and I'm gonna learn my hand at patching tires, I guess. So yeah, I ordered some new blue cement because our current one is expired by 2022 and is kind of dried out. We got a whole bunch of patches. Tired of always going up to the co-op, or what do you call it, the tire shop, and get tires fixed. I'm gonna do it from now on. Well, everyone took a break to watch the new YouTube video that came out, including Joey here. I finally got this drill all back together. I'm not sure if I said that yet. All the thingies are back together, you know what I mean. But now I'm going to address this. Which one of these hoses were leaking so bad when we hooked this thing up? We should fold this thing up to see once if I can find where it's leaking. I hate when this happens. I know I saw one of these hoses leaking, and now I can't get it to leak. I think we gotta fold it. Maybe it only leaks when it's folded up, because the hose is bent. These first years that John Deere came out with these 60-foot drills, I don't know if they ever fixed it, but this front pivoting point on the last like 20 feet here gets so dry and like binds up, so we always gotta lube it up here. See, now that I just sprayed all that up with WD-40, it's sliding way better and doesn't bind. My buddies that have this kind of drill too, they've struggled with that, at least the first year models. It actually ends up bending the cylinder up there. We're gonna fold this up because it's not leaking there anymore. And I'm thinking, oh, there I'm starting to see a drip, yep. So I'm thinking it only leaks once it's starting to get bent. Once that hose is bent, then it starts leaking. Yep, there's the drip I was looking for. Yep, it's pouring out right there. Okay, I gotta mark this somehow. Yep, right there, this one's leaking too. Okay, unfold it. JT's not very good at the whole sign language thing yet. He's learning. If I would have said that to Cameron, he would have got it right away. Or Brandon or Dad. Sounds so violent. Ooh. This means shut it off, JT. He doesn't know sign language yet. Better open the door for a little bit, let some fresh air in. Yeah, while Dad and I had that folded up, we noticed there's a bit of carnage here. That definitely needs to get addressed, Dad.
There is 2 of them busted.
Yeah? There's one busted up there too, I see.
Yep, I can see it here too, yeah.
There's one busted on the main frame back there. This side main frame's looking okay, I think. I don't know, with these drills every year, it seems like some of these, it's kind of a common thing for some of these bolts to be broke. It's something we definitely got to keep an eye on. And them I didn't notice till now. Them 2, and then there's one up there, and then one on the main frame down there. So this one has 4 broken? No, the mainframe bolts on this machine all look like they're there. I swear this thing had some oil puddles though. Well, for now I know there's only 2 hoses that are currently leaking, so I'm gonna get them ripped off, run to town, get them replaced, and put them back on. Oh, my first guess was wrong, apparently. Ah! After we already made a big mess, we put a catch pan underneath. Don't worry, guys. Now, for a moment there, I was starting to wonder if it was going to stop pouring oil out. I'm struggling a little bit. Well, I got both my hoses reinstalled, and Cameron's been working on some of the carnage bolts that broke. He's got 2 of them replaced there, but now he's saying he can't get them out and can't get new ones in. They needed to lift it. Well, I had the hoses off so they can't lift it. But now we're gonna see if we can get this all figured out. Did we get it?
It's in. I'm just hoping the nut will still go on.
Oh, we'll make her work. Send it home with an impact if we have to. Well, for this last bolt here, Cameron maybe used a little bit of persuasion with the hammer and schmucked the threads up a little bit, but it won't go in or out, he said, so it's just gonna be in, not tight. I mean, maybe it being tight helps reinforce it some.
I mean, that's better than what it was before. 3
Yeah.
broken.
I guess a bolt with it not being tight is better than a bolt without the bolt. And it looks like you got them over there all on.
Yeah, those went in nice.
This one did not. And now we got that one down there. Where the heck even is it?
Right here.
Well, that thing's gonna be fun. These are a pretty common thing to break. We actually had all these on hand sitting in the parts room, ready to go, because this does happen. All the original bolts are breaking. None of the new ones we put in have broke yet, but scrap bin's getting full. Should I try lowering this? Because then that should technically lift that bolt up, because it looks like it's a little lower there. Okay, I'll go do that. You take them and get out of the way.
Don't want to be down there, otherwise I will lose some toes. I don't know where I should be. I don't think the front rank will move, so I think I'd be good to stand here.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign that it moved a lot?
Oh, the bolt on this end quit moving. Yeah, it's out more than it ever was before.
I don't see it in there anymore.
Well, it doesn't pull out by hand.
We might have made a bigger mess than what we started with here, Cameron. Oh, it's happening. It is happening, Cameron. You know, it'd be way better if this thing just wouldn't break. We wouldn't be fixing it right now. Well, I'll grab the blowtorch.
I'll grab a jar of mayonnaise.
What's the mayonnaise for?
In case I get hungry.
Fair point. I got the blowtorch.
I got the mayonnaise.
You really brought mayonnaise?
Yeah, I was kind of hungry.
Okay. Each their own, I guess. Okay, new plan. The blowtorch and mayo did not work.
The mayo worked pretty good. I'm not hungry anymore.
That's good. Now I got a jack under here and trying to get it lifted up so this would line up so we can get the old bolt out and then this new one all the way in. Do we have a longer bolt?
I haven't looked. Dad didn't even make it up the stairs.
Now what? We quit and go home?
Yeah.
Sam, the drill is also ready.
Sure.
Those aren't needed.
Yeah, you don't need tires in the cart.
We'll ski it down the field.
Cameron? I think I found a bolt. It's not metric, it's standard SAE, but it's exactly an inch longer. Maybe an inch and a quarter. I'm gonna grab us a nut. This one's grade 8 too. The other ones are not, so maybe we won't break it this time. It's not flying in.
We're in.
Sweet. And it's the perfect length. Good as new.